Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to use the 30 ounce tumbler PSDs. Now it doesn't matter which one you got from which volume or whatever, they're all going to work in exactly the same way, so yours may look a little different to mine. I'm going to be using Photoshop, so if you don't have Photoshop and you want to try Photop, which is a free online editor, check out the Photop video. So first thing you need to do, probably best to have Photoshop open already, is open up your PSD. I'm on Mac here, but I'm not sure if you can do it on Windows, but on Mac you can simply double click the PSD and it'll open up. You can also within Photoshop go File Open, browse your computer for the files, and you can also right click and go Open With, and I think Windows has a similar option there. Once you got it open in Photoshop, first thing we'll do is add a design to it. So you'll see a top layer, well in fact you need to make sure you see your layers, by the way, and to do that, come up to Window up here and make sure you got layers checked, and you can uncheck anything between 3D and version history. You'll see I've got properties open there, which I'm going to deselect, which gives me more of a view on my layers panel there. So to add your design, the top layer which says your artwork here, you just need to double click in the top left of this little thumbnail, and it pops open a new tab up here. So we've still got our original and we've got a new tab, a little bit like when you're in your browser. So click the little eye icon to switch off the placeholder design, and then go grab a design. So I've got one right here, so just drag and drop your design onto the canvas area. It will be in free transform, and I recommend that wherever you can, you want to stretch your design out so it fills as much of this canvas area as possible. So you can see at the bottom here I've got some transparency, so I'm just going to drag that on up like that to fill it up a little bit more. Once you're happy, press return or enter, and that's placed. So every design will be different, you just have to take it design by design. Then next thing I'm going to do is hit close on this little tab and hit save, and it's placed the design. Okay, so that's the design part done. Next you got this layer here which says don't touch. Basically don't touch it. This is what's giving you the effect and the mask and everything there, so you can leave that one alone. But here we've got pre-built colors for you from black down to green, so you can switch off these eye icons as you go down, and if you want, let's say you want to save them as you go, I would go File, Export, Save for Web Legacy. I recommend you're on JPEG, and I recommend you turn this slider up to 100. Go ahead, hit save, and then you can name it and browse the files on your computer for somewhere to save that. I'm just going to hit cancel. So as you go through, you could save black, then you could save maroon, then you could save navy, then you could save royal, so on and so forth, going down. Now we also have this color picker layer in here. If I switch this one on and click the little tiny arrow there to expand the folder, you see we got this hue saturation layer here. If you click the thumbnail on the left or double click it, it pops open this properties panel at the top automatically, where we can mess around with the colors. So I'll show you two different ways. Now the first way, the blend mode down here, you see this is set to hue. So out of these controls, the only one we can control is the hue, which is the top one. So if we move this slider along, you can see it goes through the different colors. Okay, if we try and use the saturation, or the saturation will work either on or off basically, and the lightness the same, either on and off. So I recommend you leave those two bottom ones alone at the moment. But if you still can't get the color that you are looking for, and I recommend that you just have a mess around with these sliders. You can't really do anything too bad, and if you do something terrible that you can't reverse, just click the X up here and click don't save on your PSD and reopen it. I'm just going to cancel it. If you can't get it from here, then here where it says hue, if you change this to normal, you'll have a little bit more control over it. So we can move this hue slider here. We can also adjust the saturation now here, so we can really over or under saturate it, depending on what you want to do. And we can also adjust this lightness here. So like I say, the best thing to do is just sit here and have a little fiddle with these sliders and stuff, and change them around and just see if you can get the color that you're looking for. Okay, So that's all done. Yeah, like I say, when you're finished with your PSD, I recommend you hit the X there and hit don't save. That means the next time you open the PSD, it will be exactly the same as the first time you opened it. Okay, thanks guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.